What's going on, guys? Wise One Awaken podcast. We are here live in Cartagena, Colombia. So let's talk about it, guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about this special video because I'm here. I had this. Well, I was thinking about this video before, so I was gonna make it before, and I think that where a lot of our fathers or uncles, older brothers, men that's older that went through the process of life could have taught us younger men coming up a lot of these informations, right? And what do I mean by information? The information I mean by protecting your seed, protecting your essence, your life force, right? Because I think a lot of men, we just give it away to any type of woman that, they end up keeping your child away from you, they end up aborting it, or you just end up being reckless. I'm not blaming this on women. This is not a blaming hate woman video. They have nothing to do with this. This is really about us. This is about us protecting all life resources or seed, right? So I think that all fathers, uncles should have teach us better how to protect our seed, right? How to not to lay with the wrong woman. Because I'm not saying I'm better than you guys, because I've done it, right? And I paid for it heavily, and I would gather to say that I'm still paying for it for that same mistake, right? Because I love my child, but I still look at it with that woman that it was I wouldn't, if I could do it again, it definitely wouldn't be her, because I've been paying for it heavily. And I think as men, as you growing up, if you're hearing this message, if you're watching this video, man, I would say, like, you have to vet the woman that you're gonna sleep and have a child with properly, man. I mean, you have to really, really, really vet, man, because you really don't know them until after, right? You really don't know who they are until the baby's born, what they're capable of doing. So I would say that you have to make the decision that if you want to have a child, like, it has to be this. The woman has to have the same value as you. And if you don't want that, if you don't want the children, you don't want to do all that mess, that's okay. I still want kids. I still want more kids. So I mean, I prioritize a lot of things about women that I like, that I want my child to have. So in the meantime, I'm like, I'm not rushing. So because I want to protect my seed, I don't want to go through that process of just impregnating any kind of woman out here and just ruin your life. Lucky for me, it's not that bad, even though I have issues with my son mother, but it's not that bad. But I know men that have way more worse issues, where they can't even see their children. It's really, really, really bad for them. And I'm just telling you guys, like, just protect your seed, man. Don't just drop it any woman that you see that you think she's a good woman. I think you have to take the proper time to vet who she is, and if she aligned with your goals and values. I think that we've been very reckless, because I guess you could just kind of you're going off the bathroom, you don't think much of it, and a lot of guys create bastard children, and we create those women that we really don't want, because we laying down with certain women that technically we weren't supposed to, because we didn't make ourselves up. And another thing is the reason why I think a lot of us end up sleeping with those women, because we're not the best version of ourselves, right? So we go what we can get. A lot of guys go for women that they're like, oh, you know what, I can get this one because I'm not the best version of myself. So you end up sleeping with a woman that you really didn't find her attractive. You really didn't find these things you want to in her, but because that's all you can get, you want to end up sleeping with her, but you end up regretting that later on. So I think that you have to better yourself, right? Before you even have children, man. I'm telling you, before you even have children, before you give anybody your seed, you have to become a better version of yourself. You have to know how to look out for these things. Now, this is not bulletproof, right? It's not bulletproof, because you can still do all that, man. You still end up with a demon, that'll terrorize you. But there's still things you can do to protect your seed, man. If it's cause not having children, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I think some men decide to go, different countries where women have different values, different morals. They won't put it through that grinder. There's different ways of doing it. So I just think that you guys have to make the effort of protecting your seed. As older men, that we've been through that grind, we have to let the young boys know, hey man, you can't move this way. This is the way you got to move. We have to tell the young kids coming up that information. As fathers, as brothers, as uncles, we have to let them know, hey, you cannot move that way. You have to protect your seed. You have to protect your life force. Because if you give it to the wrong person, they will destroy you. They will destroy you. I'm telling you this from experience. So protect your seed, protect who you are, your essence. When you that thing that's coming out of you, that's your life essence, that's your life force you're giving away. That's why you pass out, when you bust one. So protect that, cherish it. And if you don't know anything about it, there's plenty of videos online about these things, man. Like we gotta change the old paradigm. As men, we gotta shift this, We're not just disposable, wasted, whatever, and you just a piece of meat that woman can just do whatever you want to do with us. We're not just that. We have a life inside of us. Like I said, guys, this is not about hating woman video or woman this, woman that. This is more about us. This is about all choices that we make in life. It's not about the woman that you lay down. It's more of the choice that you make. So you pick the right woman. If there's none in your city, go to a different city. If there's none in your state, go to a different state. If there's none in your country, go to a different country. If not, then just don't have any kids, man. But protect yourself. Don't be out there. Don't be foolish, man. Just laying down with any woman and creating bastard babies and creating criminals and all these things, man. You don't want to do that, because that's what end up happening. Because when you don't get along with the mother of your kids, they end up just create pure chaos. I'm just telling you, it's pure chaos. You don't want that. You want to be in your kid's life. You want to be able to raise them and give them that, pass down that information that is vitally important to most men growing up, especially if you have boys, right? They need that information. And girls too, don't get me wrong. If you have daughters, like, they need information from you too. You don't want them to end up in a pole or in the street walking, So I appreciate you guys. Wise One Awakening podcast. We here, we talking about it. We live in Cartagena. So I'm gonna drop more videos while I'm here. And let's talk about it, man. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys make some mistakes of sticking with the wrong woman, and then she's demonizing your life? What did you do wrong? What did you feel like you did wrong in these type of situations that we could learn from? Appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, baby.